Because it's great.
All right, we're here with Nick, and he's got a Dark Magician profile.
Hi.
Let's dive right in.
So your heart and soul, you got 3 Dark Magicians. Ooh. 3 Dark Magicians.
Nice.
Yeah,
My favorite artwork.
classic is the best. I agree. You got your triple Apprentice Illusion Magician. Special Summoner by additioning one from a card from your hand. Add Dark Magician. Pretty good. You can also ditch her while she's on the field. Send her to grave. Target Dark Magician. Gains 2,000. Basically honest, except you gain 2,000 instead of the attack of your opponent's monster. Playing a weird version of the deck, going with the triple Keeper Dragon Magic. Basically, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard at a poly. Typically, you want to send your Dark Magician for your main fusion plays for like Magician Knight. Because then you can add Dark Magician back to the field, put it back on the field by revealing one of your fusion monsters. Maybe most of the time it's going to be your Dragon Knight card to reveal that. So yeah, that's that. And then your triple rod gets your spells and your traps that you need, like your nav and your Eternal Soul. Most of the time, go in a circle. Hand traps, triple ash. Just an all-around good card. Yeah. Another weird card I play in the deck is double Inspector Border. Just locks out your opponent, so yeah, there's that. I'm also running a Spellbook engine in the deck, just one Spellbook Prophecies. Adds your secrets or your knowledge to get your draws. That's all for monsters. Traps. Triple Magician's Navigation, so you get your Dark Magicians on the fields. Other cards too, you can go into an Apprentice Illusion off of the second part of the effect to go back into another Dark Magician. Probably the best trap card in the deck. Triple Eternal Soul, almost the same as Nav, except the Dark Magician can be in your hand or graveyard. It could also add 2 useless spell cards that doesn't really help the deck at all. But yeah, the only downside to playing this card is that whenever it gets destroyed, destroys your entire field. So that's not good.
So you play Dragon Knight.
Dragon Knight protects your back row, so that's the main combo you want to get off is get Dragon Knight so you can protect your Eternal Soul. Play 1 Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning, and 2 Solemn Strikes. Just probably my favorite Solemn combo for monsters and your spells, and then you just got the single monsters and all that stuff. It's fun times. Last trap is 1 Crackdown, just so you can screw with your opponent, screw up combos, and just get an extra monster on the board if you need it. And that's all for traps. Now we're going to spells. 2, just Dark Magician, Dark Magical Circle. Used to run 3, cut it down because it's good, but because of its main effect is only once per like
Turn.
its banish effect is once per turn, but it's look at the top of your cards. It's only when it's played. So because I have no way to get that back out of the graveyard into my hand, its effect isn't as good as it would have been if it was able to go off once per turn. So that's why I run it at 2. 2 Spellbook of Knowledge, get the draw power, always 1 card advantage. 2 secrets, so you can search out either Magician of Prophecy, so you can get your knowledges, or search out knowledge if you already have Magician of Prophecy on the field. 2 super polys. Use your opponent's monsters to make all your big creatures, like Dark Magician, Dragon Knight, and your Starving Venom. So that's those. And Odd Eyes Fusion You run Odd Eyes Fusion because this deck doesn't run anything other than Dragon Fusion monsters. So Odd Eyes is a generic fusion polymerization type card that you can be searched off of Keeper Dragon Magic.
Okay.
So run that so you can get your for the fusion plays. One Monster Reborn because Monster Reborn, and one Secret Village of the Spellcasters. Completely screws with your opponent's deck if they run spells. So like, all their spell cards are done if you have Dark Magician or Robe or Rod or anything on the field that's spellcaster. So the only downside is if you don't have a spellcaster on the field, you can't activate your own spells. So you gotta wait until you get spellcasters to play that. And that's all in the main deck.
Alright. Extra deck.
Extra deck. One Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. He's your main extra deck card. You always want him on the field as soon as possible so you can protect your back row. Your back row protects him. It's all the best card in the extra deck. For your another super poly target, Starving Venom Dragon. Just really good card. Take the attack. Well, don't take it, but you gain the attack of an opponent's monster. If you choose so, also gain their effect until the end of the turn. Really good card. Bit of an odd one, but the Predator Plant Dragon Plant. Really good for locking out your opponent out of effects because each time, once per turn, you can put a token on your opponent's card. While your opponent's cards have tokens, they can't activate effects, so that's why you run him. Amulet Dragon just as a backup if you lose all your good main cards. Amulet Dragon, you can banish all your spells and traps in your graveyard. Gains 100 attack for each, so he can, at most in this deck, which is almost impossible if you have all your spells and traps, he can be a 5,500 beat stick. So I mean, that's good. But yeah, that's it for fusions. Xyz now. We got two Ebon Illusion Magician. You can detach one, get your Dark Magicians from your graves. That's good. And when he's destroyed, you get another Dark Magician from your graveyard. Special summon them. Really good card. One Big Eye. Also, like Crackdown, take your opponent's cards, get field advantage over them. Use it for material if you need to. Good card. One Red Eye's Flare Metal Dragon. Good attacker, mainly for his effect of 500 each. Your opponent takes 500 damage each time they activate effects, so really good card. Also as a backup to the Ebon Illusion Magician, Ebon High Magician does almost the same thing except it's for level 6s, so he's an okay card. Don't go into him most of the time at all, because I never really run out of my Illusion Magicians, but if I do, that's who I go into. One Naruto, the Moral Leader. Good lockout of your opponent's back row. That's it for Xyz. And one Link Monster, Wee Witch Apprentice. Get all your all your spellcasters, to an extra 500 attack. Never go wrong with that. And yeah.
Perfect.
I also have the tiniest of side decks.
Okay.
Mainly because I don't side deck that often, but it's okay. One Gamma Seal. Gamma Seal, that's why. Anti-Spell Fragrance. Another lockout card for your opponent's spells. Copy of Twin Twister. I'm going to bump it up to 2, but one copy for now. And one Power of the Guardians, because if your opponent is running spell-heavy decks, you play this. You play this on your Dark Magician or something that has a decent attack. It gains attack each time it gets a counter. Gets counter from effects activations. So that's an extra 500 attack. Some odd. And most of the time it goes off. It goes off most of the time if you get it on. But yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.